President Biden departs for Europe today.
I would not suggest that he's going to delay his trip. He doesn't have the space to delay it much.
Before Wheels Up, there's a lot of work to be done on Capitol Hill. New media needs new standards.
You can't shout fire in a crowded theater, and we don't have similar regulation online.
A local lawmaker weighs in. And facing down airport security.
Success. You're welcome aboard.
And a new ID idea is taking off. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Alejandra Garcia.
And I'm Zitlali Solache. Today is October 28th, 2021.
From the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne-based studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
Race against the clock. Congressional Democrats trying to reach a deal before President Biden leaves to Europe. The president's Build Back agenda has been stalling for some time.
Lawmakers trying to push it through as soon as possible.
Hoping to secure support for President Biden's Build Back Better plan, White House officials met Wednesday with key holdouts, including West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin, who says he believes an agreement can still be reached.
To expand social programs when you have trust funds that aren't solvent, they're going insolvent, I can't explain that. It doesn't make sense to me. I want to work with everyone as long as we can start paying for things.
The initial $3.5 trillion spending bill is now expected to be roughly half its original size, but would still address climate change, universal pre-K, and health care, among other issues. Senate Republicans are united in their opposition, but nearly all Senate Democrats want to tax the richest of the rich, forcing billionaires to help for the package and increase tax rates for top corporations.
What we're trying to do is ask the wealthy, the very wealthy, to pay their fair share in order to finance some improvements in regular people's lives.
Progressives say a deal ahead of President Biden's trip to the G20 summit, followed by a UN climate conference, would strengthen his argument for a stronger global response to climate change.
Big win on climate is in the Build Back Better Act, not the infrastructure bill. So we have to do both together to give him that credibility that he really needs to be able to go there with.
Infrastructure bill passed by the Senate has yet to be voted on in the House.
With more people flying, airport travelers are once again seeing delays, cancellations, and long lines. But technology could be cutting down wait times at airports. Delta Airlines is launching a new security system involving facial recognition technology. This new partnership between Delta and Transportation Security Administration aims to cut wait lines in bag check and security,
and really hopefully reduce stress and increase the speed at which people traverse to the airport.
Delta's Ranjan Goswami shared that what normally takes 2 minutes and 30 seconds will now take 30 seconds, and this includes verifying your identity at TSA.
I think the timing could not be more perfect in many ways, because you're right, more and more regular travelers are coming back to travel.
The trial is set to start for those in the Delta Frequent Flyer program and those who also have TSA PreCheck. The federal database Live Photo will compare to your passport and visa images.
We've definitely taken privacy considerations into account the whole way. If somebody does not want to participate, they do not have to opt in and participate. They really have that choice if they want to have the experience.
Thank you. Welcome to the Airlines Club.
TSA insists that the files are destroyed to prevent cyber threats and hacks. American Airlines will also try the new facial recognition at DFW terminal lounges.
If we see the TSA get that kind of an increase in productivity, long airport security lines could be a thing of the past.
Experts in the industry believe that this new technology could cut the time you spend at the airport in half.
Success. You're welcome aboard.
The new facial recognition technology will launch next month at the Atlanta airport, and just in time for the busy holiday travel season.
The U.S. representative from Florida, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, opening up about new legislation needed to control hate speech on social media. The interview coming as the world's biggest social media company, Facebook, deals with a whistleblower scandal. Wasserman Schultz was speaking on the dangerous anti-Semitism in the modern world.
And they've allowed for the, wildfire spread of hate. And, what we've equated it to is that we have a Supreme Court decision in the United States, for example, that says you can't shout fire in a crowded theater. And we don't have similar regulation online.
She also spoke about the tragedy at the Tree of Life Synagogue, which happened 3 years ago to the day. President Joe Biden also released a statement saying we can turn the pain into purpose by speaking out and rallying against all forms of hate.
After a great start to the season, head coach of the Florida Panthers, Joel Quenneville, is in the spotlight this morning. Questions arose when it was discovered the coach was part of a high-level meeting that discussed sexual assault by a Chicago Blackhawks player when he was the coach. In the wake of those findings, all executives with Blackhawks team at the time are unemployed. Quenneville has agreed to meet with the NHL commissioner to discuss the findings.
More successful Florida Panthers on the ice, part of a big night in sports. The Panthers won at home against the Boston Bruins 4-1. Florida is now a perfect 7-0 on the season. The Heat won at Brooklyn 6-93, and now pictured where the World Series is now tied at 1 game, a piece after Houston beat Atlanta 7-2.
Olivia Rodrigo reveals the unusual shoe-related gift President Biden gave her when she visited the White House.
That's all ahead, and so is his story.
To infinity
and
a new trailer has fans excited for Disney Pictures' latest film, even though it seems like its release date is light years away. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
See us dream. See us remember. See us protest.
You matter! Your feelings matter! Your identity matters! Everything about who you are matters!
See us fight back. See us rebuild. See us shatter stereotypes. See us inspire. See us united. See us now.
COVID-19 has changed how we show up and show out with our family. Now it's time to take the first step that lets us get back to talking smack with a side of mac and cheese. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts. As COVID-19 vaccines become available, you may have questions. Should I get it? Is it safe?
Should I wait?
It's smart to question. Now, get the facts at getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision when vaccines are available to you.
We all saw pop star superstar Olivia Rodrigo and President Biden wearing matching aviators in the Oval Office when she visited the White House back in July, but there were more other unusual gifts she also received. During an interview with Jimmy Kimmel this week, the former Disney Channel star revealed that the president also gave her a shoehorn and some M&Ms. The shoehorn is nice, she says, and it even has the presidential seal on it. Disney and Pixar are going to infinity and beyond. They released the first look trailer for Buzz Lightyear's origin story.
The star of the Toy Story movies we all grew up with is getting the spotlight in the next big Pixar film titled Lightyear. The animated film tells the origin story of the iconic character featured in the classic movies before he became a toy.
To infinity
and
Chris Evans will take over voicing Buzz Lightyear from Tim Allen. The movie is set to be released on June 17th of next year.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Zitlali Solache.
And I'm Alejandra Garcia. Get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.